Hi, I'm Grand Ninneman with Denison Yachting, and today I'd like to take you on a walkthrough of a fascinating new trawler, the Beneteau Grand Trawler 62. The designers of this boat have kept in mind that people buy boats in order to enjoy the marine environment. And this boat has every area cut out to enjoying those views in luxury. Today we'll also have the opportunity to take this boat on a sea trial and see how she performs and see why she's doing so well on the market. The success of Beneteau's Swift Trawler can be measured by the fact that it outsells all its rivals by 4-1, with more than 1,300 sold so far. The Grand Trawler 62 is the product of almost 2 decades of development. Yes, she's capable of doing over 20 knots, but the attractive point of her hull design is the distance reachable at her intended cruising speed of 9 knots, which is over 1,000 nautical miles, while still holding back a 10% reserve. This is a big increase of range even for Swift Trawler owners. But the intent was not to simply build a larger Swift Trawler. The Grand Trawler 62 with the high bow, reverse angled windshield and high bulwarks has the rigorous look of a more commercial vessel, while offering the luxurious finishes of a motor yacht. Recessed lighting, leather tops and louvered paneling on doors are nice touches that are appropriate to boats of this size. The Salon is bright and welcoming thanks to the large side windows. 6 feet 6 inches of headroom as well as the near 18-foot beam makes the area feel generously open throughout. It's also nice to see safety consciousness as handrails are stylishly presented wherever they are needed, both inside and out. There's a C-shaped sofa to port that can face either a 2-seat sofa or a sideboard with drawers and shelves to starboard, where options include a retractable 50-inch TV, drawer fridge, and wine cooler. Moving forward, the first step up to the dining area is flanked by drawers to starboard and to port by a cabinet housing designer glasses, crockery, and cutlery. The main deck dining table conveniently slides to one side in order to completely open up the walkway when not in use. Under the L-shaped sofa seat is stowage for up to 4 folding chairs, usable here or on the aft deck table area. To port of the dinette is an enclosed galley with views that would be the envy of any chef. The galley can be closed off with an optional sliding door, while to port it benefits from a side deck door that provides airflow and the ability for a waiter to access the decks during a function. Facing the salon side there are shelves, storage, work surfaces, a sink, and the inventive garbage receptacle, which allows trash to be removed from the side deck rather than through the boat. Appliances include a full-size 67-gallon fridge freezer, a 4-burner induction cooktop, a large multifunctional microwave oven, and a wine rack. It's nice to see surfaces throughout the boat have deep, practical fiddles, especially here in the galley where it matters most. Moving forward is the lower helm, which is something of a hub. Competitor models don't have this much needed free-flowing access. The captain can easily move from the lower helm to the upper helm or out the side door in order to access the decks. Likewise, on the starboard side are easy steps leading down to the heads and cabins. The high sofa to port of the helm is a favorite spot for my clients who purchased the previous build, and it's easy to see why. It's a perfect place for the co-navigator to relax on passage while enjoying one of the best views in the house. The raised helm station occupies most of the forward area, where a reverse angle, one-piece windshield not only allows for a cooler helm, but also effectively increases the size of the area. 2 comfortable leather seats face a large wheel and a wide leather console that features 3 16-inch multifunctional touch displays, offering all cutting-edge options including chart plotting, video cameras, radar, sonar, and Beneteau's sleek ship control platform. Ship control allows control and monitoring of most of the available and important functions on board, including lights, engines, shore power, tank levels, battery levels, climate, music, etc. Manual override switches are available for all of these functions. Now let's move down to the stairway to the rooms, where owners have the option of 3 or 4 staterooms. This boat has the 3 stateroom arrangement with a full beam master. The VIP is in the bow, and a twin berth stateroom is to port, all with ensuite bathrooms. The highlight, of course, is the gorgeous and well-lit 150 square foot full beam master suite with views that will definitely make you want to stay. Now let's move up to the main deck and onto my favorite spot on the boat, the stunning 365 square foot flying bridge. This prime viewing spot is one of the largest in class and easily accessible from both the lower helm and the aft deck. The Flybridge is big enough to seat everyone on board and their friends, and still leave room enough for a larger tender, which can be lifted by the optional 880-pound davit, not included on this boat. The alternate option is the hydraulic swim platform, which has the same lift capacity. Plexiglass aft panels on both the Flybridge and the Cockpit make these already spacious deck areas seem even more so. To port is a folding table and a C-shaped sofa that adjoins a forward-facing L-shaped sofa. On the starboard side is an inward-facing wet bar, ideal for service, with Kenyan grill, ice maker, and trash compartment. The helm is an ideal viewing point for driving and docking the boat. It has 2 seats and a full complement of navigational equipment. Forward of the helm is another sun pad to kick back and relax. Alternate options for driving and docking are the lower helm and the helm on the aft deck. Moving down to the foredeck is another passenger favorite, the large bow sunbed with cup holders and hinged seat backs. The intuitive ratchet mechanism allows you to switch easily between sunbed and sofa. And for hot days, there is a large awning which can easily be mounted to shelter the entire area from the sun. It's good to see large lockers on the sides for keeping lines and fenders out of sight. Moving aft, there are walkways on either side which make for safe transit with waist-high bulwarks and solid steel handrails. This leads to the beautiful aft deck, also known as the terrace to the sea. Full width steps provide a comfortable waterside seating area leading down to a hydraulic platform which can be used as a toy launching pad and a teak beach. The platform can take a tender of length up to 10 feet 6 inches. With the emphasis again on scenery rather than looking forward, the Cockpit has an aft-facing sofa, looking over a foldable table through a transparent barrier with sliding side gates. It is the perfect place to enjoy refreshments while watching the wake trail off behind. The plexiglass doors on the sides will provide you with shelter from the breeze while at anchor. Also on the starboard side for convenience is the third helm control. Lastly, let's check out the transom area. There is dual access to the crew quarters and engine room through the hatch on the aft deck, vertical ladder, or through a gull wing door on the swim platform. The crew area is multifunctional and includes a washing machine, bunk room, and shower rooms. All can potentially be used by owners and guests as each is separate. The engine room is a neat and spacious area, well appointed, and should inspire some confidence for the adventurous owner. Beneteau offers just the one engine option, a pair of 730 horsepower MAN engines, powering the most reliable standard straight shaft drives. Forward in the engine room is a reliable Onan generator and a quick gyro stabilizer. The conditions for the sea trial today were relatively calm, but it was clear to see the Grand Trawler 62 is a pleasure to handle. She gave us a taste of how she would fare on a long trip. Relaxing, comfortable, and dependable. And that concludes our walkthrough of the Beneteau Grand Trawler 62. Thank you for joining me on board today. I'm Grant Ninneman with Ninneman Yachting, and please don't hesitate to reach out with your boating questions.